Hello, it's Karen, the Weekend Craftaholic, and I am doing my May calendar layout for the month, this end of April. And I'm just cutting out the template now. This was a freebie from Rosie Studios. I'll put the link down below if you want to play along. And for this month, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to keep the page like this in April, or whether I'm going to fold it across as I did in March. So I've got a few options with this. I do want to use these geometric lovettes that I printed off ages ago. I found them when I was going through my old cut files, which I did. If you saw the video last week, you'll see that I also found another very old cut file that I made on my Cricut, put away, completely forgot. And the same with these geometric love hearts. So I think I'm gonna, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I do know that I've spent a long time cutting out all of these little butterflies. These are from the Indigo and Ivy collection. I think it's Pink Fresh. I thought they'd be perfect because they are so tiny and delicate, and obviously I've not got a lot of space on this calendar to play around with anyway. The colours also go quite nicely, and I'll zoom in a little while actually, and you can see a little bit more when we get to the detail of it. But my thought was just to completely smother this with lots and lots of butterflies. But as I'm doing this now, I'm actually thinking that might be a little bit of overkill. I might just use a few of them instead. So I'm just putting them down where I can for position, and then I'm just going to stick them down. Now I've kind of made two little creases, so there's a flat bit where the body of the butterfly is, because I wanted both sides of the wings to kind of stick up and be dimensional rather than just one of them. So I got a little flat bit there for the body, and really that's as far as I knew that I wanted to do. I just wanted some lots of little butterflies in May. We're heading into autumn and winter here in Australia, so I know the rest of the world is looking forward to the summer, and we're saying goodbye to ours. So I thought it'd be nice to have these last little remnants of butterflies around. Now, I was going to use my Wink of Stella pen for this, but then I actually thought I'll use the stickles. It's a while since I've used my stickles, and as well as giving a little bit more dimension. I think the effect is a lot easier to see as well. It's just basic glitter glue, isn't it? So you can see it a lot more easier when you're looking at it as well. If you're like me and you are trying to use up some of your supplies this year, doing these little layouts like this, I think are a great way of using up some lots of little bits that you may have in your collection. It's a great way to use up some little scrappy pieces. You know, if you've just got half a sheet of fuscus and left over, you can embellish something like this, which I think looks really nice on the desk as well. Zooming in very close there, as you can see, of these little butterflies, and I think they are super cute. You can see here I don't have many bits left of this Indigo and Ivy collection. It won't be long before it's completely dispersed into the rest of my stash. And generally what I do with that is sentiments. I've got like a bit of a pile for sentiments, a scrap paper of course, and then anything that's kind of themed, like birthdays with birthdays or love hearts, that kind of thing, all go together. So that if ever I do need any, then they're all to hand. Now I'm just using my little sticker maker here. I thought this worked really well, especially with the fact that this acetate piece does actually fade off into a pinky colour, similar to the weekend dates on this calendar. So I just used a little sticker maker for that. So I didn't want the glue to show through the back of that little embellishment. And I'm just having a look if there's any other little pieces of things that might work well. But I think that's fine. I think I'm going to say that that's as much as I'm going to be able to use from it, which was just it's actually a 6x6 paper pad that I had that I cut the butterflies out of. It wasn't the 12x12. I've still got maybe 3 or 4 sheets of 12x12 to use on a layout. The other thing that I thought I'd use up, because if you don't use it, you definitely lose it with washi tape. It does not last the distance. So don't make the mistake that I did and buy heaps of it and then realise it does have a use by date. It's really hard to peel off and lose its stick. So using up my washi whenever I can. And the effect that I'm doing here now, you don't necessarily need to have washi tape. You could just get a marker pen out, put some little dots on it. It'd be easy enough to add a similar effect. So I really like that. It was nice and cheerful for May, and I hope you do too. So I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.